But as a nation, we must have a clear, enduring strategy to promote innovation, investment, and startup companies, a set of policies that let American businesses confidently invest in the future, raise capital, take risks, and feel assured that we are training the talent to lead to the next generation of industries. That, after all, is what the rest of the world is doing. Over the next 3 years, for example, China, India, and South Korea will invest 3 times the amount that we do in clean energy technologies. Taiwan has made itself into an IT giant because of sound long-term planning. After the Asian financial crisis of the 1990s, Taiwan used the opportunity to invest in IT just as Korea and Japan were cutting back their spending. Today, the country is the undisputed center for PC design and innovation, exporting the computers it builds to the rest of the world. Then there's India. This country has put in place an aggressive program, working with several companies, including Intel, to enable 500 million internet users and 100 million broadband connections by 2012, 2 years from now. Meanwhile, the country that invented the internet, that's us, has been slow to develop our own national broadband strategy. The countries of Europe, Asia, Latin America, and before long the Middle East are going to be competing with us in every sphere of the economy in the years ahead. If we want to stay with them and remain a vibrant growth economy, we have to recommit to a strategy that drives the economic growth of the future. Let me be clear. After the financial crisis, short-term measures were a necessary part of economic policy. The stimulus package passed by Congress last year, for example, undoubtedly steered the economy away from much more serious problems. My biggest concern, though, is that so much of the spending is targeted to occur in 2011 and 2012, well after most people believe that the crisis will have passed. Other countries, most notably China, managed to put stimulus funds to work much faster and are benefiting from that today. But stimulus spending is not a substitute for forward-looking investments that help create the underpinnings of economic growth. And perhaps the most important of those is education, an area in which international test scores continually tell us we are failing to be competitive. But it doesn't have to remain like that. This is an area of particular interest to me. Our business, after all, depends on a pipeline of highly skilled people to help us discover subsequent generations of innovation.